Welcome to Key Concept 10, Preparing for Project Initiative Report-Outs. First, let's examine the elements of Lean Sigma report-outs. Obviously, no one size fits all. The content and presentation style used for reporting the recommended actions or post-results of Lean Sigma continuous improvement initiatives depends on the audience and intended purpose. If your stakeholders are familiar with the improvement initiative, an informal discussion may be all that is needed to proceed with implementation efforts or reporting of results. However, if you work in an environment filled with bureaucracy, politics, and a multitude of stakeholders at different knowledge and understanding levels, more formal reporting methods and documentation may be warranted. For complex work environments, we will look at an outline for presenting Lean Sigma projects that may be useful. The tools utilized and report format may be modified based on individual projects. However, as a guideline, it is typically a good idea to share the spotlight with others contributing to the project. Adults have a short attention span, especially busy professionals who have multiple work responsibilities. For the type of projects discussed in this course, a 10-minute max presentation to present the findings and recommendations to a professional audience, followed by a discussion period of 5 to 10 minutes, would probably be appropriate. A formal bound report may also be useful that summarizes the important data, analysis, and findings. If a formal presentation to a larger audience is beneficial, a PowerPoint presentation suitable for videotaping may be appropriate. If a PowerPoint presentation is appropriate, consider using assertion-based PowerPoint slides and techniques to convey important messages. Assertion-based slides typically start with a sentence headline that states the main assertion of the slide. The headline assertion is then supported not by a bulleted list, but by visual evidence, photos, drawings, diagrams, graphs, and embedded video clips. The contents of a Lean Sigma presentation should cover the relevant tools employed. Typically, these may include the following: a process value stream map, a SIPOC diagram, a cause and effect or fishbone diagram, a completed A3 problem-solving form, documentation of observations, data, and analysis employed, including a return on investment, and lessons learned. Let's look at a checklist of selected common Lean Sigma tools that can be used to identify what other tools might be relevant to include in your analysis and presentation. First, we'll examine some of the common tools used in determining the current state and situation analysis. Take a few seconds at this time to review this list. You may also pause the presentation if you wish. Here are some additional tools used in determining the current state and situation analysis. Take a few seconds to review this list as well. Here are some common Lean Sigma tools that are used to determine the future state and implementation that might be relevant to your analysis and presentation. As with the previous list, pause and take a few seconds to review these items. Here are some additional tools used in determining the future state and implementation. Take a few seconds to pause and review this list as well, and then proceed to the next part of this key concept when you are ready. Let's review. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Show, don't just tell. Try using assertion evidence-based PowerPoint slides. Assertion evidence-based slides typically start with a sentence headline that states the main assertion of the slide. That headline assertion is then supported not by a bulleted list, but by visual evidence, photos, drawings, diagrams, graphs, and embedded video clips. You have earned the right to talk. Don't try to give a speech. Plan the main points that convey the message you want to deliver, which should focus on the goal of Lean Sigma to eliminate waste and variation in the work systems and processes. And remember, busy professionals have a short attention span. For the type of projects discussed in this course, a max 10-minute presentation to present the findings and recommendations, followed by a discussion period of 5 to 10 minutes, would probably be appropriate. Now that you have been introduced to the concept of preparing for project initiative report outs, let's look at the next steps you should take to master this key concept. First, you will have the opportunity to enhance your learning by viewing a website that provides a set of tools for giving effective technical presentations using assertion evidence-based slides. And you can view a short video about how the legendary Steve Jobs prepared for giving an effortless presentation. Then you can reinforce your learning by preparing a 10-minute report out presentation that incorporates and demonstrates the use of Lean Sigma tools and others relevant to your process and utilizes assertion evidence-based PowerPoint slides. And finally, you will assess your learning by completing a practice quiz on this key topic.